Alright, what's up YouTube? CJ here with a brand new video, and our friend Knight, he's in the party too. He's not here right now, and that's actually what we're going to be talking about. So, let's talk about Knight real quick. So, or Johnny MRC. I'm going to call him by Knight, alright? That's what I'm going to refer to him. So, Knight and I met in 7th grade, middle school, and we first met. I made fun of him a lot. I talked a lot of shit to him all the time. When I first met him, I didn't know where he was from. He didn't look like he was from North America, or anywhere near America. In fact, I thought he lived either like in the Middle East before, or he was from India. And he was not. In fact, I guess we'll do here. I don't know. Fuck it. But he was not. He was actually born in Florida, along with myself. So he and I became friends, sort of. It wasn't forced. We just kind of had common interests, talked about the same things. We hung out with each other all the time. I was like, we're practically friends and whatever. And, you know, he would always get offended with me calling him Indian. And I always said, you know, if your dad's Indian, you must be Indian, right? It's like something that I learned. I thought that was always the case. And he didn't agree with that assessment because he was like, hey, look, man, I'm not Indian. And he always saw himself as white. And I'm like, then how can you say you're white if you're half white and Indian? Why do you prefer to be called white? And I get that. Anyway, we hung out all the time in 7th and 8th grade. Then when high school came around, I went to a different school. He went to a different school, so I didn't really get to see him anymore. I only talked to him, I think, on Facebook and on YouTube. And sometimes we just keep up with each other, see what's going on. He told me like some funny stories or whatever. And then eventually, we actually made each other on PSN again, on PlayStation 4. We knew each other's account on PS3, but he got a PlayStation 4 before I even like could say anything to him really. So then I started playing together on PS4 on GTA mostly. We played a couple other games too, but mostly GTA. We played Rocket League together. We still do. Not as often though, but we play Battlefield together sometimes. We played a role-playing game called Neverwinter together. We played a lot of games together, and most of my friends, as you've heard if you've been listening to all of these so far, most of my friends I met through him. He's a pretty interesting guy. He likes to trash talk in video games, and it annoys me a lot. I get pissed off a lot when I play with him. And it's not that I dislike him or anything like that. It's just like he antagonizes me and I don't like that, and I get pissed off when he does it. Like, it was never really anything personal, just how it was. He and I both like wrestling, but he doesn't watch as much anymore ever since CM Punk left. And yeah. He's like a huge fan of CM Punk. Like, he watches CM Punk in UFC, and I know what happened with CM Punk in that debut and all that, but he's like a huge fan of CM Punk. Like, if CM Punk came back to WWE, he'd watch it vividly, probably. Or, not vividly, watch it more often. Watch it religiously is what I mean. We don't really hang out as much in real life. One time we did hang out in real life, and we were hanging out at the library near the middle school we used to go to, and we were playing basketball, and I threw the water bottle at the ground trying to make it explode on him, and then he like said he picked it up and it didn't work, and he did the same thing, and he did it back to me, and it was pretty funny. He has a lot of funny stories. I'm not going to really share them for him because he could do that on his channel. I don't think he ever will share them on his channel, but if he ever does, you'll know about him. It's some crazy stories. He had like a girl who really liked him at one point, and that was pretty funny. I mean, I thought it was adorable a little bit, but as you know, it's pretty creepy. He didn't like her at all, and he didn't think she looked that great, but I'm not going to really tell you too much about that. I don't know what's going to really say about him. He has early college classes. I do too, but they're not like his. Like, his are more actually college, while mine's more school related, or more high school related. Like I have IB classes, he has actual like college courses and stuff. And good for him, you know, good for him. He uploads to YouTube, not very often, but he usually uploads a montage. It's not often where he actually has like a full video of gameplay ever. And maybe one day he will do that, but he usually records highlighted moments. Which I guess if it works for him, it works for him, you know? That's something I like to do. I kind of see him almost like a brother from far away, basically. Like, we know a lot about one another, and we hung out with each other for like a long ass time. So I kind of consider him like that. Like, I try to make sure I keep in touch with him to, you know, make sure he's doing okay, I'm doing okay and all that. He actually left to go walk his dog, in case you're wondering what he was doing. You know, why is he not talking right now? He went to go walk his dog. And by the way, I'm not doing this. The game did it itself. I literally said go for a pinfall, and it chose not to. Instead, it chose to do that. So the match is not going to end, apparently. What's he doing? Oh, God. He's better than me at Rocket League. I'm better than him at GTA. He's better than me at Battlefield. There's not really much we can compare. We used to compare to one another. In terms of what we play and stuff like that. I play more wrestling, stuff like that. He plays more first-person shooters. I guess you can check him out and go to his channel. He has a lot more subscribers than that. He actually has 1,500 subscribers over that. He used to always play S4 League, but he doesn't anymore because he kind of got bored with it. It's not the same as it used to be, and it's boring to him now. It's not as fun as it once was. And I can understand that, but some of his subscribers don't understand that, and they continuously want to see it. But that's because his main subscribers are S4 League fans. So it's understandable. We had a lot of funny moments together, and I've recorded a lot of videos with him in the past, but like when I first was getting started and recording, I couldn't record his voice because on PS3 and on actually I didn't have a mic on PS3. On PS4, at first I couldn't hear him. Like, I can hear him, but like, you guys couldn't. I didn't know how to get his voice into the game. And eventually I learned how to do it, and you can hear him now. He makes a lot of jokes. He usually tries to focus on having fun. Well, depending on what the game is, it determines whether I'm trying to have fun or not. Or depending on the situation as well. Guess that's all I can really say about him. But if you enjoyed this video, do leave a like. I think the longest one I've done so far was on Perfections, only because of what was going on. By the way, actually, he helped me out with that a little bit. Like, he basically was telling her that, look, you know, you don't have to talk to him, but you can at least unblock him. You know, whatever. Like, he was trying to help me out, I guess, and that's pretty cool. But yeah. So if you're watching this tonight, thanks for that. I did something you already. I don't even know I did it again. But, yeah, that's it. See ya.